Because they do not have anyone waiting for them at home, singles are often asked, and not always politely, to volunteer for all sorts of tasks. Well, it's time to learn to say no. In some churches, singles cannot have a position of authority, but they're used for the worship on Sunday morning, including the rehearsal on Wednesday, the Friday evangelism, the Tuesday Bible study, and Thursday food bank. Oh, add to this the church daycare on Sunday morning and all the other services, including the Saturday convention. We heard a church tell the singles to come and serve couples on Valentine's Day. Since they had nothing to do anyway, right? This has to stop. This exploitation has to stop. Serving God is the best thing you can do. But even in our enthusiasm, we must take the time to ask God if it is His desire for us to do the task. We can have the best intention in the world. We can serve God out of love for Him, but not be in His will by doing all that. We can exhaust ourselves and miss out on the best He has for us. Just look at Martha in Luke 10:38 to 42. Just because your pastor asks you to do something, that does not mean God is asking you to do it. It is your responsibility to talk with God before making a commitment. You gave your life to God, not to your church. Of course, we submit to our authorities. There must be order in the church, like says Hebrews 13:17. But submitting to the rules does not mean doing everything you are told to do without thinking about it. Because sometimes a lot is asked from singles without checking their agenda, interest, calling, or even their dreams. Sometimes there is a lack of communication between the different departments of the church. And sometimes there is a lack of individual care. That is why it is important to always consult your shepherd, which is Jesus Christ. But let your yes be yes, and your no, no. For whatever is more than these is from the evil one. Matthew 5:37. The verse says that you're allowed to say no. Some singles need to learn to say no. Just like some singles need to learn to say yes and get a little bit more involved, but that's another subject. But before accepting to render a service, consult the Lord. He knows all the details of your life, and He will make sure to keep a good balance in your life. He will make sure that you will have enough free time to be alone in His presence, to rest, to work on your faults and improve yourself, to take care of your friendship, and even to have the time to look for a partner. Humans do not know every detail of your life, but God does. Learn to consult Him before accepting a commitment. Learning to say no is a challenge for some singles. Sometimes it is related to a lack of self-esteem or fear of creating conflict. Sometimes by the desire to be loved and valued. But learning to say no is essential. Assume this eventuality, you will disappoint some people. But you gave your life to God, and His goal is not to destroy it by exhausting you and leaving you no time to flourish. So always consult Him before committing yourself. After all, it's His life now, no?